Alright, this is my garage sale haul for December 7th, 2019. My baby and wife are in the other room. My baby's a little fussy right now, as you can hear. So you'll probably hear that throughout the video. So I'll start on this side. iPod Touch, working. No real scratches to the screen. Lots of wear on back. I picked that up for $5. Looks like I can get about... It's 64 gigs, so I think I can actually get about $40 for it online. Maybe 30. But not a bad pickup for $5. Picked up this Asus tablet. I really thought I was only going to get $40, $60, $70 out of this, maybe, but it looks like it's actually about I looked up the model number, and it looks like it's actually about a $80 to $100 tablet. I paid $20. It's in great condition. This pickup is so funny. I've been to this same garage sale like 5 times, and they always wanted way too much for this. I finally talked them down to 12, which is about what it's worth. It's not really for resale. I kind of just wanted it for myself, so because I like all those minifigures right there. That's an awesome like old man Luke minifigure, and the Porg is cute and Rey's cool. So, although I don't like where they're going with her character. That's not her fault. She started off cool. Little Hut, so I'll probably just keep this set, but I think I could sell it for $20 maybe. I don't know. Can't find any comps on this, but it's 25 cents and it's all in there. So, I don't know. I might just make up a price, put it up for $20 and hope for the best. Excuse me. I'm going to cough. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This I actually kind of paid up for. They had $5 on it. I got them down to 3 or 2. It looks like it goes for about $20 to $22. It's kind of a weird thing. It's like an ornament up there, and a lithograph, and a sketchbook, Peter Pan stuff. It's from the Disney store. I mean, it was $37 new. It's still new. It's unused. So I think I get about $20 for it online. This is Cards Against Humanity. The bigger, blacker box. This has a really super inappropriate card inside the actual box. You have to tear the bottom of the box apart when you take it, but it's really just for holding your Cards Against Humanity sets. I've had this before. This goes for $20 or so online. I got it for $1. I may not sell it. It's kind of annoying to ship. I may just take it to Bookman's. They usually will take it in and give me credit. Let's see here. This thing, I'm not sure of. It looks like there's a similar set, but not the exact same, going for like 18 to 20. This is new. It's open box, but it's new in there. And it had a... Eesh, I'm going to knock stuff over. It has a backup rocket for when you lose that one, I guess. At least I think this goes to the same thing. Yeah, stomp rocket. So I can always lot them together and maybe shoot for 25 or something. I don't know. This actually was a dud. Picked it up in the combo deal for like a couple bucks with this stuff. Seems like, well, maybe I can get $15 out of it. There was a comp where it sold for 15, but then there was some where it sold for less, so a little disappointing. This I just thought was cool as heck. I guess these are cake toppers or something, but they're also, I mean, they're toys. You can play with them. I didn't pay the $7 there. I paid, I want to say $5 or $4. It looks like they sell for $20-25 online. It's new in box, Disney, so I love DuckTales, so couldn't help myself. But I should be able to get $20-25 for it. I just scanned it. Something just jingled. I just scanned this workout DVDs, and I checked that they're all in there. It looks like this is going for like $30 to $40 online, so not a bad deal. I paid $5 for it, so flip it for $30. It's not bad. I'm gonna cough again. Sorry. Haven't looked up this modem. Paid $5 for that, but it's new and it hasn't been used in there. It looked like, so I just bought it, hoping for the best. We'll see. I could have been wrong on that, but threw the dice. These actually, I was thinking about sending to my mom. I still may. Probably ask her if she wants them, but I only scanned because they're, well, this one doesn't have the tag, so I guess I can't sell it new with tags. This one has its tag though. and it had a barcode, so I scanned it while I was at the garage sale. See, he doesn't work, so that might be why. Oh, that's disappointing. She worked.
Hey, Chuck. Does peppermint bark come from a tree or a dog?
Bad camera work here. Well, that's disappointing. Oh well. Apparently I can get $25 for this. There's a comp of that selling for $25. It needs a lint brush taken to it for sure. Excuse me. So let's go down here. Look at these shoes. These are some cool looking wrestling shoes. But they do have a lot of like wear on the toes and stuff. Like, they're just kind of dirty. I don't think there's much I can do about it. However, they're still totally usable. I picked them up for $3. They're kind of like those weird 90s colors that are sort of in right now. The exact wrestling shoes there are below them in the box, brand new. So I have this pair of wrestling shoes brand new in this box. Got these for $3 used, and the new ones I think I paid $6 or $7 for. The new ones, I have no idea what I can get for them, but there was a comp of the used ones in similar condition that sold for $45. So I'll have to look up and see. I don't know if that means the new ones are just like, you know, $10, $15 more or something, or if they're like legit expensive, like if it's just that, you know, it's devalued by being used. So I'll have to look them up and see. Maybe they're $100 shoes. I'm not sure, but they're kind of cool colors. I know that I've seen a lot of younger kids wearing these like 90 neon colors now. So this DVD set, scanned it. Looks like it sells about $20-25. Bought it for $3. It all seems to be there. These books picked up. I will look them up and see if any of them are worth selling. They are in immaculate condition. This person did not read these books, but they are some of my favorite books. Douglas Adams, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The reason I got these 3 was I will probably just keep them and add them to my tiny library. I've been trying to downsize and get rid of things, but especially this one, I would love to have. This one's really cool. It's a graphic novel. I'm at least going to read it. Whether or not I keep it... Oh, whoops, dropping camera. Sorry. Whether or not I keep it is relative, I guess, to how good the content is. And then Ari Salvatore is... I don't know if I've read this. It's in the Drizzt series, if you're familiar with that. But I've read a lot of the Drizzt series, but he has actually got... I wouldn't say he's my favorite author. However, I kind of have to, because my favorite 3 fantasy books, at least of all time, are the Demon Wars trilogy, which he wrote. And I've met him in real life, and he's a super cool, nice guy. So he's at least, let's say, top 5 of my favorite authors all time. But he has my favorite fantasy books of all time. And then Harry Potter, I've been picking these up because once you acquire the full set of the hardbacks, you can sell them for $50-$60. And usually I pick these up for $1 or $2 a piece. I think I'm in maybe $3-4 on that one, a little pricier than normal, but it's in super good condition, so I wasn't too worried about it. Let's see, go over here. Just a belt buckle. Thought it was cool. So I don't know. I'll look it up, see if it's worth anything. I mean, it was like 25 cents. And this is a Schleich toy. I always pick up Schleich toys. I have a bunch of them I've sold. They usually sell standardly in the range of $10 to $20, and it was 25 cents. However, every once in a while you'll find some outlier that sells for 30, 40, 50. I once found a big giant elephant about the size of like this stack of DVDs that sold for, it was an elephant with like 3 characters with it, and that sold for $120. So Schleich stuff is definitely worth money. You can tell it's Schleich, which used to be made in Germany, but now they hire out to China to make their stuff. I don't know if you can see that, but it just says Schleich. It's like a German word. It says Schleich. I can't get it to focus. Focus. Not enough light. There we go. Ish. Probably doesn't matter. I guess I can stop staring at this. But yeah, it just says Schleich. There it is, Schleich. And yeah, these toys are always, if you can pick them up for $1 or less, You can sell them for $10 to $20, depending on which one. You just have to look them up. And you look them up by just saying, like, what you see, you know, like knight, horseback, Schleich, knight, horseback, whatever that is, the lion, you know, banner or yellow, something, you know, and eventually you'll find somebody who's put those in their description, and then you can kind of get a price range. These were all 25 cents a piece. This bottom half is all UFC and Pride fight videos. This top half is all hunting, like, I don't know, monster bucks and hunting turkeys and bow hunting and stuff videos. Individually, none of these are worth much, but as a lot, I'm going to sell a hunting lot and then a fighting lot. And I think I could say average about $3 a movie in that lot, or at least price it at that and put a make offer button. So I paid maybe $3 for these and $2 for these, and I'll probably put, you know, $25, $30 or something on each one set with a make offer and accept a reasonable offer. Because they're just all together like that, it was just a good deal. So many fight DVDs. And I was hoping there was one in there I hadn't seen, and I'd just throw it in and watch it, but I've seen all of those. A bunch of games. This game is worth something, I know. Probably just $10, $20, but I know it is. And I want to say this game is worth maybe like, I might be crazy, I'd have to look it up, but I want to say it's worth like $30, $40. Some of these are just $10 games, and some of these probably just take to Bookman's and get traded and credit on, but a lot of them I was grabbing real fast today. I paid a couple bucks for this one, and then I think $2 for that one, which I don't think is actually worth anything. There's another one, Bratz, that is, and I think this was not the one that was, and I was just mistaken. Buck a piece or so for most of those. The Gamecube games I found at just the craziest garage sale. It was just like they were selling trash, and they had a broken cord chewed-on Gamecube controller. And I was about to leave, but I just said, "Oh, you don't happen to have any games for this Gamecube controller that you have here, do you?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, they're on that table over there," which was like littered with, some of it was actual trash. I mean, it was like there were used cups from fast food restaurants that were styrofoam, and I mean, I didn't understand the nature of what they were trying to accomplish. I can't imagine anyone came and bought actual trash, but they had actual trash just laid out. Not like things in my opinion, are trash. Like, that is not a good product. But I mean, like, literal trash. Like, wrappers from things and stuff just sprawled out on the table. It was so weird. Sure enough, next to a wrapper from a Dunkin' Donuts, like, pastry or something, was this little stack of Gamecube games. And I asked her how much, and she's like 75 cents. And there was like 5 of them. And I just said, "Here, I'll just, instead of trying to figure out the change on that, I'll just give you $1 a piece." Normally I talk people down in price, but I actually gave her more. This big stack of records for my friend. I always look for records for him. Some cool stuff, man. Michael Jackson, Thriller, Heart, Journey, Styx, another Styx, Doobie Brothers, Van Halen, the Charlie Daniels Band, the Cars, Shake It Up, heck yeah, good stuff. And then last but not least, this big giant blue thing here. Get all the stuff off. Is filled with Legos. A little bit of Mega Block in here, but mostly legit Legos. And it feels like about between 20 and 40 pounds. It's hard to tell because when I lifted it, this of course is heavy in and of itself. It's like, whoa, it's solid, so it was hard to get a real feel for the weight, but size-wise, It looks between 20 and 40. I would say probably around 30 pounds. And I paid $40, which is a stellar deal. That's just a crazy deal. It's usually not that easy. They usually want more than that, so this is pretty cool. But there is some Mega Block. This thing is all Mega Block. I'll have to go through it. But yeah, go through, see what's in here. See what I got. This big old sale here. But yeah, this is just, that's a lot of Lego. So that was a good buy, real good buy. And I make some money off that or trade it. But yeah, and then this is actually really solid. So I don't care for SpongeBob, but we might use this in our son's room. I'm not sure. But that is pretty much it. I also bought a big giant printer, which is super heavy and is out in the garage because I can't even bring it in without putting it on a dolly or something, for my dad. And yeah, I think that's about it. Peace out.